Welcome. Today's training topic is going to be how to add an event to your site. So we have two kind of main events. We have just events that are happening, and then trips are the two main ones that we see. So you add them both the same way and then just kind of tell the site how to sort. So on the left side, once again, we're going to go and we're going to click on events. So we have some in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example, and then we'll look at how to make one. So we're going to look at this women build event. So here we have an image, which you don't have to have an image at the top. It's totally up to you if you just want to have the text. So then we have information about the build, and then we have the actual information that the site has to have, the date of the event, and then you can add any of this other information if you have it, depending on the event, but it has to have the date, the site does, to know how to sort it. So the page that this looks like with the image at the top will be right here. And so how we get to this is that at the top, when you click on our events, when you get your events calendar, they're all listed this way. And so when you go to view event details, then you get this information. So say you didn't want the picture, so you would go into edit it, and you would just remove this layout here. Are you sure you want to remove? Yes. So we're going to update, always update. And then when that's done, you can go back to the site and refresh it. And you'll see now we just have our information. So if we go back to the events page, nothing's changed here. Just when you go to the events details, it just has the information about the event. So another important thing that you need to do on an event is make sure the event category is selected, whether it's a home build, a special build, or international, which is going to be your trips. The reason that this is important is because this shows it where to show up on the site, because it shows up not just on your events page. So if you go to services, let's see, if we go to initiatives, international, and then we scroll down, you see we have these upcoming trips here in the middle. If you had clicked the button for international, those would show up right here on this page. So there's also services, builds, and like different places throughout the site where the trips or the events show up. So when you click, it categorizes them correctly. So just make sure that you have selected the right ones. So if you want to start an event from scratch, let's go back and look at that. So you have a brand new event. So we're going to go up to add an event. We're going to give this new event a title. It's a new fun thing to do. So we're going to do this new fun thing. Okay, so you're going to have to add content here. So for here to give it just the generic information that you need, you're going to choose standard content. So we're going to put our title again, because this is going to be what shows up on the Learn More page. Fun thing, and then info about fun thing. And then you can also add a URL and text for if you have something else that you want to go with it, some more information, or like an outside site if you're partnering with someone. So like I said, you have to have the date of the event, the start date and the end date, and it will, if you try to save it without having that in there, it'll kick you back and say no, you have to have it. If you have more information, put it in. If you have the time, if you have the any of that, put it in there. So let's go ahead and publish this. I want this to be a home build, to go under home build and special build, so it will appear everywhere except on the international page, because it's just an event across our whole site. So then I hit publish. So once it's done, there it's done, I'm going to go back and I go to our events page, and then I have my new fun thing. And see, any information you fill in, it will put it right here. So it'll go ahead and tell them the time, where it's at, the address, anything that you want to fill in here. and it highlights it on the calendar. So if they want to click on the calendar and see what is going on, they can see it there. So then when you click on the event details, it will take you to that information that we typed, the title and then the info about it. And then, like I said, if you had a link you wanted to link, if you're partnering with somebody, or if there was a PDF with more information, or if you have a form that you need them to download and fill out to register, or if you decide to make a separate registration page and you want to link to that, any of that can be done right here in this button. So that's it for adding events. Let us know if you run into any snags, but it should be pretty simple. Have a great day.